Welcome to day 14 and congratulations, Dolly. You are doing a wonderful job. We are all happy and proud of you. And today's verse goes like this: Mana Shrestha Dharishta Jivam Dharave Mana Bholane Nicha Soshista Jave Swaye Sarvadhanam Ravache Vadave Mana Sarvalokam Sireni Vavave. So here we have seen Mana thrice here, and the gist of this goes like this, saying, O mind, possess great stoic courage and quietly bear with affront and rage. Always talk in a tone mild and humble. O mind, pacify all those around noble. So now there is the verse in gist. If you have to go to the word by word meaning, it says Manare, O mind, Shrestha, Shrestha, we say great, Dharishtra, courage, Jivi in the heart, Dharave, hold, Bolane, talk, Nicha, downgraded, Sustritha, endure, Jave, go, Swaye, oneself, Sarvada, at all times, Namra, humble, Vache, speech, Bolane, Vache, almost they are like synonyms, Vadave, say, Sarva, always, Lokamsi, people, Nivavave, refreshing, cool, and joy. So here what we are supposed to understand is the verse Ekdar is it says that we have to be very, very courageous. Dar is So now what happens is 90% of us we lack courage, and before we could start an event and before we could do, we fail because of the inputs of the surroundings, or because of the thoughts in the mind, or because of the feelings, or because of any inhibitions. Always remember, dhairye, sahase, virye, vijaya. A person, if he has to be victorious, he has to be courageous. If I say he, she is also included, because in she, he resides. S-H-E, H-E is there in she also. Therefore, whenever I say he, understand it is he and she both. So courage is a very important. Gain your courage. Don't be pessimistic. Don't think negative. All these things loses courage. And where should we have this courage? In the heart, isn't it? We should have this courage in the heart, and then you proceed. Let us see how we will fail. And of course, fools, we know that courage doesn't mean to say that be foolishly courageous. Know the boundaries and limits, and then be courageous and venture. Fools venture where angels dare to trod is the saying. I'm not speaking of that courage and that bravery where risk factor is involved. Little bit of risk will be there, that's okay. And mana bolane nicha so shita jave, he says, bear endurance, that we have seen Tattva Bodh for a number of sessions. He says, quietly bear whatever other person says, just bear and smile. Other person may be wrong, but still you smile. He's trying to say something. The other person may be abusing you. The nature of the world is to abuse. Let me tell you, my dear friends. If you sit, they say he's sitting. If you stand, they say they stand. If you talk, they say he's a Vachali. If you don't talk, they say he's a Mauni. Listen, the world's nature is to peck. Don't get offended, and neither in the form of defending yourself or don't become offensive. Endure that. For that requires courage. To endure others, it requires courage. So here, use that courage and always talk with a tone which is mild and humble. Don't be egoistic and arrogant. I know a lot of business people, they fail because of the nature and attitude. There is a vendor, I tell you my example. They always give the best. In case there's any problem, they say, sir, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is how it is. But still, if you want to take, I'll give. No hide and seek. Speak the truth and let the truth be sweet. Just speaking sweet with all falsehood is no good. And speaking truth without that humbleness and without that softness will not bear good results. You should have a combination of sweetness and truth which gives a long mileage. Shortcuts will not take you long distance, my dear friends. Shortcuts will not at all take you far. I know another vendor, an entrepreneur. Just to push the product, he speaks all nice. The product is malfunctioning. Just imagine an automobile one, the keys are not functional, all duplicate keys. The two he hands over only one set, other set we don't know who has. And we don't, tomorrow you park it somewhere with the duplicate key, they themselves they might knock off. In case there's any problem, they should speak freely, openly, and say this is how it is, this is how it is. Just to push the product, very bad. Or they may be good, but some force from behind, some external force from behind that make them do. But still, for this again you need courage. Even if there's a lot of forces, you should stand by your values and no, I'm not going to do this. This is against my ethical values. This is against my principle. That should be there. The same thing you could say in a soft, firm voice without hurting. Then what happens? You should spread happiness all around. Sarve lokamsi nivavave. Let all people around you feel that coolness, refreshing joy whenever they are with you. Imagine, would you like to be with a person who is always haughty, who says, okay, I'm not interested, go. No, if you're not interested, you're not satisfied, return the product. That attitude will not work, my dear friends. You should fix the problem. A parent comes and says, the child is like this. You should not say, okay, then take the child home. The parent comes and complains, the teacher has done like this or something. Then you can't say, if you are against this, okay, take your child out. Where is the question of retention, loyalty, sincerity, commitment, determination? My God. If you have to send everybody like that, then who will be with you? Even your wife will run away one day. 3 sons have gone. Isn't it? So, be calm. Just imagine your one case, would you like to be with people who are frowning and who are nagging, or do you like to be with people who are laughing and happy? Similarly with others, if you are frowning and if you are always like that, with a hard face, long, elongated, pulling face, nobody would like to be with you. So radiate that love. And it should ooze out like, what do you call? I'm not getting words. Just keep flowing like Ganges, the love from you, from within to outside, inside to outside. Then you will be cherished. So saying this, we shall conclude today's class here. And thanks for being with. Kindly like, share and subscribe. Share to all like-minded people. Sarve jana sukhino bhantu. In fact, there's a modification there. They say, let all good people be happy. But I say, good or bad, let all be happy. That is the highest philosophy. Thank you.